Hello and welcome back to Locomotive. Last part we ended with Arthur regaining the will and learning that the person that gets Lady Unterwald's estate is Arthur himself. And now we've come to see why he has been pinned as a main suspect in all this. Why he's in the well, we have no idea. But for now, we are playing as Herman, who seems to be a failing author. That's what we're getting so far. So he's a failing detective, author, writer. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. So we are gonna try to convince them with a new pitch. Alright.
I'm assuming this doubles as the out tray. There's a rejected manuscript in here already. Waste not, want not.
Just take it. Start grabbing shit.
It's the romance novel I retrieved from the bin. Perhaps I should have left it there.
No, we have it now.
Oh, it certainly looks refreshing.
We infuse the water with a hint of lemon, you know.
Ooh. Oh, there's so much shit in here.
The boxes seem to be filled with popcorn.
It's a great loose-fill packaging material, you know.
It's also the cheapest thing we could find.
I'll just take a handful. I see a letter opener and a mini stapler.
Oh yeah, he just says all this shit out loud.
It's a pile of recalled Herman Merman merchandise.
Closer to a towering stack, if you ask me.
I was thinking it's more of a monument to rejection.
Thanks for the input. These boxes likely contain manuscripts from my peers.
Anything else? A pigeon?
I have a great deal of sympathy for the pigeon. Misunderstood, not particularly popular, considered a nuisance more than anything.
You know, a lot of our focus testing said the same thing about you, Herman.
That doesn't work.
Fuck.
Here you go, my fine feathered
Feed the
fellow.
bird. I'm gonna try to get his...
Get away from here, you winged rodents!
Oh,
They won't mind if I borrow this.
got a few things.
This looks very familiar.
It's like it's you.
This letter opener looks like it'd slice through more than paper. It's a Mega Stitch brand heavy-duty stapler. This thing can staple through 250 sheets.
Sure. I don't have anything else, though. Why we're doing this, I have no idea.
Oh, the doll's looking a little scrawny without all that packing sawdust.
He's fucking dead.
It's a pile of sawdust I removed from the doll.
I love his fucking little run.
I'll just grab a cup of water.
And I'll put it in my fucking vest.
I've filled the cup with plenty of drinking water.
I want you to know I'm trying to do something very specific. So I'm just doing shit. Now we got This.
The water and sawdust have combined into a thick, sticky paste.
So apparently I need to do this.
If I can't win playing by their rules, it's time to mix things up.
I'm trying to get him to successfully get a pitch. You're the only man in the room, Herman. There's no way they won't know.
Foreign object detected in script input device. Attempting self-cleaning process. Self-cleaning process failed.
Excuse me. The board doesn't seem to be taking any more submissions.
How unusual. I've never seen the board do that before.
Herman, were you able to submit your manuscript beforehand?
Indeed, I did.
Very well. Let's see whether the underlying data supports you.
What's happening?
I think the board approves. I can't tell.
Pull the lever again.
Please kill
It's
me!
no use. The board is completely fried.
That's not possible.
But without the board, we'd have to...
You couldn't possibly mean.
I'm afraid so. We're going to have to go with our gut on this one.
No! There must be some other way.
How can we possibly decide without empirical data?
Let us deliberate.
Alright, let's...
What do we have here?
Why am I just grabbing things?
Oh, it's weighty. Could be 70,000 words by my estimate.
This is not mine. I'm just opening shit.
Dirk Chiselton sent over a manuscript? Sorry, Dirk. I need it more than you do.
So now we got that.
It's the cover page I tore from Dirk Chiselton's manuscript.
Alright, let's give a talk to the publishers now.
What do you need, Herman?
What happened to the board?
I'm not sure. Something seems to have gummed up the works. You didn't put any liquid in there, did you, Herman?
Of course not! It looks like I'll be pitching directly for the time being.
It would seem so. It's been a while since we had to evaluate something ourselves.
Just place your manuscript in the in tray and let us know when you're ready.
What are you looking for in a pitch?
Ah, trying to play to your audience, are we?
Wait a minute.
Something like that.
Well, I've always been partial to an action thriller myself. Dirk's very good at that stuff, you know?
Indeed.
Oh, yes, he's always going toe-to-toe with danger. I'm practically on the edge of my seat just thinking about it. Just try your best. We aren't exactly expecting a Chiselton thriller from you.
I'll take that into consideration.
Is this the same fucking actor for Grimoire? I was wrong about this one, but is this Grimoire's voice actor? It sounds like him.
I think that will be all for now.
Take care, Herman.
So I think I have to take advantage
What's
of...
on your mind, Mr. Merman?
Oh, let's just
So, have you read anything good lately?
We don't have time to read, Herman.
We prefer to leave it to the professionals.
So what the fuck do? They just go, nah, or yeah. The publishing industry.
You have any ideas on what to pitch?
Well, We're open to anything and everything, as long as it fits within the extremely narrow scope of time, budget, and each of our individual needs and desires, naturally.
Tell me, what are you personally looking for in a pitch?
It's been a little while since I've had to approve anything myself. But I know audiences today want real characters that aren't afraid of showing a little emotion. Realistic characters with emotions and feelings. You know, a little tenderness wouldn't go amiss.
Alright.
I should probably get back to formulating my pitch.
Step to it, Mr. Merman.
I say this, and this dude's just running around opening shit with the letter opener and doing God knows what in this room. I come up with my pitch.
How can I help, Hermie?
Ah, you're on that name basis. I see what you are.
It looks like the board isn't so reliable after all.
There's always bound to be teething issues whenever new technology is adopted. I'm sure the board will be up and running in no time at all.
I suppose you'll have to use your powers of decision-making in the meantime?
Let's not get too hasty. It might not come to that.
Tell me, what would you be looking for in a pitch?
That's a pretty big question. I'm not sure I can make that kind of decision. It's the others you'll have to convince. They're much less receptive to the old Herman charm. Between you and me, I heard a manuscript from Dirk Chiselton landed in our inbox this very morning.
It did?
That's right. So unless you have Dirk Chiselton beat, just consider this whole thing a polite formality.
Alright.
I think that will be all for now.
Take care, Herman.
So, Dirk manuscript, romance manuscript, our manuscript. We have to do it in a specific
That's where
order.
all the incoming mail eventually ends up.
So there's a specific order that this has to be done. I'm trying to just get this achievement specifically, because I actually missed quite a few achievements in the other parts, so we're gonna do... So we're gonna take our manuscript. There. There. There.
That should do it. Allow me to pitch my latest manuscript.
Hopefully this
I think
works.
You'll be pleasantly surprised.
We'll be the judge of that. Now, this is more like it, Herman.
Ah, yeah, so I was
He's
wondering.
rough and daring, but he has a soft, caring side. Well done, Herman. This may even compare to Chiselton's best work, no doubt about it.
Now that's what I'm talking about. A classic silly Herman adventure. The narrative is a little pedestrian at first, but then it really digs its hooks in.
Are you sure we can't check with the board? Just in case.
I think those were noises of approval. I really can't tell.
All right, we've got something here. Let's make it happen, Herman.
What do you need from us, Herman?
I was wondering if I could get paid in advance.
You didn't tell me he was funny.
One moment, Herman. Yes? It's for you, Herman. Were you expecting a call?
I don't believe so. Yes. Oh, indeed. Of course. Thank you for the opportunity, Lady Unterwald.
Herman?
Ladies and gentlemen, it appears I have a train to catch. But you shall have your story.
Ah, there we go. Signed, convince the publishers to accept your pitch.
Herman Merman.
Oh my God.
Meet at last. Welcome aboard the Royce Express.
Why?
Unterwald. What is the meaning of this?
Please accept my apologies for the unusual manner of your arrival. As I'm sure you can understand, a certain amount of discretion was required.
Indeed?
Forgive me. You must be wondering what it is you're doing here aboard my train.
I assumed you required the services of a world-famous detective.
Oh, my goodness, no! A world-famous detective running amok on my train. Everyone would be losing their minds before supper. I hear you're writing your next novel. I felt you could adequately mask your activities as a working novelist. To the average passenger, you'd simply be researching your next story. Do you think you could do that, Herman? Keep a low profile, not cause a scene?
Why, though?
Well,
Well, I could always call Dirk Chiselton. It wouldn't be as clean, but...
I'll do it! Herman Merman never backs away from a case.
Lady Unterwald.
Away! Back into the case with you!
Back in the case with you.
Lady Unterwald, please. Forgive me if I am intruding.
Not at all, Mr. Liu. What a pleasure it is to see you again.
Please, I must insist you call me Jean.
Sean Liu.
Here, I brought you something.
Oh, another bouquet. You certainly know how to flatter an old gal.
No, not quite. It's a chili plant, a particularly
Wait a minute.
fiery variety. It reminded me of you, my lady.
Oh, my goodness, John. You turned me bright red. But I know you didn't come all this way just to flatter me.
Wait a fucking second.
Indeed. I was wondering if you'd given any more thought to my proposal. If you're considering selling your legacy, I want you to know that it'll be in good hands.
Look, John,
You need more time to consider, of course. There are still a few more hours before the speech. I'll leave you to weigh your options.
You're most kind. Thank you, Jean. All right, you can come out. This is why you're here, Herman. I need you to keep an eye on Mr. Liu for me.
You think Mr. Liu has an ulterior motive?
At the very least, I suspect he doesn't have my full interests at heart. And there's also the question of my family, who will undoubtedly be sticking their noses into my business. I've got them sufficiently shaking in their boots ahead of my speech. But keep an eye out for any trouble, will you?
I'll certainly do my best, Lady Unterwald.
I've secured a suite for you on board, room 304. Just let me know if you find anything untoward.
Of course! Herman Merman won't let you down.
Get to it then, Detective.
Huh. So, immediately, that's the suit that Arthur's wearing. That's a suit. And that's the guy that's sent her some boutiques. I also want to say that's the actual informant Diane was talking about. Or is it Diana? Shit. Either way. So that's...
It was a gift from Mr. Liu.
Well, he can take it back. You think I have the constitution at my age to be playing with fire?
I'll just take a handful.
Yeah, I was wondering, because, when we see it, when Arthur saw it, there was only the, one. Already some very strange things happening.
It's a Bureau Boy briefcase.
That's for my estate lawyer, so don't you be touching it.
It's a series of self-help guides on running an empire. How to buy friends and influence people. The art of not giving a damn. An intuitive approach to capitalism. Rich Dad, Rich Mum, a guide to generational wealth.
Hmm.
Can I help you, Herman?
Oh, we're just gonna talk.
You mentioned a speech tonight.
That's right. I've got quite the announcement planned. But would you believe it's got everyone in a full panic?
What kind of announcement are you making?
Well, between you and me, I'm passing over my empire.
The entire walled barn operation?
Oh, yes, and I'm quite enjoying the spectacle of it all.
You're not planning to sell to Mr. Liu?
Heavens, no! He's only desperate to get his hands on us because we're his biggest competitor. At the end of the day, this is a fight over the future of rail transport. The Royce Express is all the proof I need to show we can do it without diesel.
Why is Mr. Liu trying to win you over?
Oh, he's not interested in me, dear. John thinks that by cozying up to me, I'll be more inclined to consider his business proposal. That tactic is nearly as old as I am, if you can believe that.
Anything I should know about the family business?
Well, let's see. My treasurer seems to be so terrible with money, he goes as white as a sheet whenever I ask him about the finances.
I wonder
Our
why.
main competitor has attempted to launch a charm offensive. My sister-in-law will be attempting to interject herself into my plans at every opportunity. She'll have roped those dim-witted nephews into doing the heavy lifting, of course. And to add insult to injury, my personal physician is trying to get me to take up Pilates.
I see.
Perhaps I should be selling up, now that I think about it.
Alright.
I should get back to it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm paying you for, Detective.
Okay.
Will they stop talking? I can't hear them. Why are you so heavy?
Huh.
I can't hear what's going on with you two yapping. I'm not sure I can hold on much longer. What are they saying, Mummy? I'm slipping. Steady yourselves. You're going to drop me. Steady. I'm stuck.
I don't believe we've had the privilege.
Lady Arista Goodrun, a pleasure to meet you. And these are my boys.
Hagen Gudrun, a pleasure to meet you.
That's not right, you blithering idiot.
It's not?
You're Gunter, and he's Hagen.
Since when? I can't believe you'd steal my name, you fish-eyed freak! Ugh, spineless weasel! Ugh,
Boys, stop this arguing at once.
bootless haggard! Ugh, tottering codpiece!
There shall be no arguing, not in front of our guest.
Sorry, Mother.
Oh, now you've gone and done it. I've broken the mouthpiece.
Don't you stick that
I'm
thing in your
confused.
fucking ear?
Who are you again?
Gunter Goodrun, Underground Operational Executive. Hagen Goodrun, Overground Operational Executive.
Why does his title get to be longer?
Quiet!
Who are you supposed to be?
'Tis I, Herman Merman.
There goes your
Am
low
I
profile.
supposed to be impressed?
I'm researching material for my next novel. Any interesting crimes to share?
There's nothing untoward going on here.
Now, what is it you want?
I don't know if that's an appropriate use of a hearing aid.
Oh yeah? Well, it's the only thing that works on these boneheads.
Were you listening in on our conversation?
My boys were just repairing the ventilation system. Any scheming they may or may not have overheard was completely accidental.
Are you sure?
It's a dirty job, and we get to do it.
Have you seen any unscrupulous businessmen around?
Hey now, unscrupulous businessmen are our main clientele.
Unscrupulous isn't a real word, is it?
Not when you say it, you dunderheaded freak.
She loves her children so much.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Liu?
Well, aside from being head over heels in love with my sister, I hear he's also incredibly wealthy.
Is Mr. Liu going to be our new father?
I should be so lucky.
I should be going.
Very well.
That's a new area, though.
We've got our eyes on you, mister. Both pairs of them.
Get out of my face, freaks.
Indeed. Now, where was I?
Let's check out where they were. That's just a washroom. Okay. Let's just try it.
There's nothing in there to flush.
Oh, you coward.
I'm sure they won't mind me taking this.
Let me just grab everything. I love grabbing stuff. Mirror! The mirror works. Nice. Love when a game has mirror physics. Or accurate mirrors.
Oh, it's a working model replica of the Royce Express.
Yippee! Yeah.
There's something written here, but it's too small to make out.
How is that possible? How can you not see that?
The door is bolted shut. I'm not getting through there.
Just... Let's go, yay.
Name?
Shanlu.
Please, go right ahead, Mr. Liu.
Gotta follow that guy.
I might be able to swipe it.
The guest list stays on that wall, buddy. Don't even think about it.
I didn't even realize that's what was happening.
It's the VIP guest list for the green room, but my name is notably absent. Don't they know who I am? May I enter? I believe my acquaintance went in just ahead of me.
Name?
Jian Liu.
No, wise guy. I'm asking for your name.
The name is John. I think you'll find me on the We just have the same name. Man of celebrity status.
Don't you know who I am?
There's no need for these formalities. I'm a man of celebrity status.
Ugh, look, pal. I know talent when I see it. If you were a celebrity, would I be asking for your name?
Oh, fine. Let's fucking shout it.
'Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
Herman Merman? And that's your real name?
It is indeed.
So your parents were trying to make things difficult for you?
They were both quite eccentric now that you mention it.
I don't doubt it. All right. I'll have to cross-reference you with the guest list. Nope. You're not on the list. Sorry, but rules are rules. I can't let you in.
Who are you? Are you a member of the band?
No, dummy! Beverly Moore, stage manager and agent to the stars. Here, take my card.
Okay, we got a card.
More or less talent agency to the adequate.
That's me.
Is this a handwritten business card?
Yeah, and I'll be needing that card back. I make them bespoke.
Don't get a card then.
Perhaps your agency could, represent me.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you consider yourself to be adequately talented?
I've been called adequate on many occasions.
Do you strive for competency above all else?
Every day.
Is good enough for you?
It's all I can do.
Then let's talk. Which of your skills could be exploited for monetary gain?
You're looking at an established author! Does that count?
No. Everyone knows there's no money in writing.
Oh my god.
How do I get my name on the guest list?
All right, I'll be straight with you. Normally, you'd slip me some cash and I'd look the other way, but I can tell you aren't the cash-carrying type.
Damn.
If you want entry, you've got to at least be familiar with the band. I mean, come on. I can't just be letting any random guy through. The talent would be out for blood.
Alright.
I'll be leaving now.
It's good to know the band, I guess.
See you around, pal.
Alas, if only I knew how to tickle those ivories.
Such a weird way of saying that.
I think it's best if I left the singing to the professionals. It's the set list for the band. I'm sure they won't mind me borrowing it.
Sure. Let's look it over.
It's the set list for the band Balboa Swing. The songs are to be played in the following order: Railroad Rhythm, Boxcar Boogie, Whistle Stop Swing, My Love Is on the Line, Freight Train Blues.
Oh, we gotta keep in mind that those are switched. So, Balboa Swing, Railroad Rhythm, Boxcar Boogie, Whistle Stop Swing, My Love Is on the Line, Freight Box Blues. Okay. Oh.
Hello there.
Beat it, pencil neck. I'm still on break.
Sorry?
I ain't shining shoes right now, you hear me?
Aren't you a little young to be running a shoe shine stand?
I don't know. Aren't you a little old to be a children's entertainer?
I'm no such thing.
There's nothing wrong with running your own business, old man. I'm an entrepreneur.
Can you tell me when the shoe shine stand reopens?
I'll get back to it just as soon as I finish my break. Right now, I've got a lot of investigating to do.
What is that toy set you're playing with?
You don't know about the Dirk Chiselton Jr. Detective Kit?
Enlighten me.
Jeez, you're old. The kit has everything Dirk uses to solve a case. It's practically flying off the shelves.
Everything?
Yeah, look at this. There's an official badge, a lock-picking set, and it even comes with a magnifying glass.
I want that.
I'm something of a detective myself. Perhaps I could borrow your kit.
Nuh-uh. If you're such a big-shot detective, use your own equipment.
I'm gonna have to get that somehow.
I must admit, I arrived a little, unprepared.
You didn't bring anything? What kind of detective are you?
I may not have physical tools at my disposal, but I did bring the greatest tool of all.
Which
mines.
is?
Powerful, investigative mind!
An inflated ego doesn't count, mister.
Perhaps I could trade you for the detective kit.
I'm open to the idea, but I doubt you'd have something I want.
What would you want, though?
How goes business?
With all these rich folk trying to impress each other, business is booming. Between you and me, I like to crawl under the tables and scuff up their boots.
Is that strictly ethical?
It's called being a shrewd businesswoman. Besides, do you think the rich give a hoot about ethics?
I guess not.
Alright.
I'll leave you to it.
Bye.
So we need that.
Greetings!
How can I help you, monsieur?
Are you waiting for someone?
What does it look like I'm doing, detective?
Loitering?
I'm waiting on the shoeshine girl.
Shoeshine girl?
Oui, I need to look my best for Lady Unterwald this evening. Alas, that girl is far too preoccupied with her toys right now.
The shoeshine girl is too preoccupied with her toy set.
Do you currently observe my shoes being shined?
No.
Then you have your answer, detective. How could a paying customer possibly compete with the dark chiseled and deducing kit?
What's this about a
I mean, we know this.
Chiselton deducing kit?
All I know is it's currently preventing me from getting my shoes polished.
Blast! My publishers assured me the Dirk line was still in the prototyping phase. Something tells me you're some sort of artist.
Bravo, monsieur! Tell me, what gave it away? The assorted paints and paintbrushes? My paint-stained overalls? It was the beret, wasn't it?
I'm afraid a detective never reveals their secrets.
That's magicians, isn't it?
It can be two things. How's business in the art world?
Lady Unterwald has been kind enough to provide me with a steady stream of work. As it happens, I'm preparing to capture her portrait this very evening.
You're on the Unterwald payroll?
I wish every artist would jump at the chance for a steady paycheck. Alas, our agreement is more commissions-based.
Do you have a preferred artistic medium?
I prefer the canvas, but these hands have also sculpted many things. If you take the time to look around, you'll find many of my pieces aboard this train. Of course, I'm not always at liberty to discuss them.
Are you enjoying the band?
Ah, you got me. I adore Balboa Swing. You know they painstakingly arrange their songs for their live shows.
That's certainly intriguing.
No, that kind of dedication to the performance. It's art.
I have to go now.
I bid you adieu.
Alright. Let's look at this one more time. A road rhythm, boxcar, whistle, my love, freight. Railroad, boxcar, whistle, love, freight.
Hello again.
Herman, right?
I'll have you know I'm a huge fan of the band.
Is that so? Let's do a little quiz then.
Ooh, is there a prize?
There might be a prize, but you'd have to get all the answers right. What's the name of the band then?
Oh, that's tricky, but I know it's swing at least.
Balboa Swing?
Lucky guess. If you're such a fan, then you know all the songs, right?
Of course.
What song plays before Freight Train Blues?
Before... That's the last song, so I think it was My Love. Yeah, because it's rhythm, boxcar, whistle, love.
My love is on the line.
Lucky guess. What song plays after Railroad Rhythm?
And we know it's actually this one and not that one, so...
Boxcar Boogie.
Okay, you know your stuff. Here, I've got something for you.
Is that...
Here, I'll sign it for you. Dear Herman Merman, thank you for being a fan.
Okay.
What an honor! It's a signed business card from Beverly Moore. More or less. Talent agency to the adequate. Hello again.
Herman, how's it going?
Can you check the guest list again?
Let's see.
So I didn't get us back
Nope,
there.
your name's still not on here. Sorry, I can't let you in.
Okay.
I'll be leaving now.
See you around, pal.
Alright, so I guess we'll just move on. Got this card though. That's the doctor.
Herman Merman. Is it really you? Dr. Hirsch at your service. I'm Lady Unterfall's personal physician.
You know who I am?
Who could forget a world-famous detective? I have read all of your cases.
You've read Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman?
Oh, yes. If you ask me, the chairman got off too lightly.
Even...
Surely not Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin.
The infestation of vermin. It's an allegory for corruption, right?
I'm afraid they were very literal rodents.
Good heavens.
Even Herman Merman and the Murmurin' German?
Ah, the incoherent mumbling really captured the divide between the two characters.
I really couldn't understand a word that man said. Well, it sounds like I've encountered my biggest fan.
I'm just a humble admirer of your work. I promise not to gush.
Alright. Bartender, I don't need anything right now. Oh, these two.
So, you're in accounting.
Oh, it's Bergman and Ron.
Two finance professionals meeting in such a place. What are the chances?
It's statistically quite high.
You don't mind if I picked your brain on a few accounting issues?
I'd really rather not.
Okay.
Let's say one were to find themselves in a position where they'd partaken in some financial misdeeds. Perhaps moved a few numbers around here and there.
And we're speaking hypothetically.
Hypothetically, of course. What would you suggest as their next step?
Oh, I'd suggest they find themselves a good lawyer.
Once the sale goes through, it shouldn't be my concern any longer. Assuming everything goes to plan, of course.
I don't really want to talk shop, if that's all right.
Oh, just a little insider talk between peers, eh? That's hardly a crime.
There's this man just kind of like right here. Oh, it's the one guy.
Good evening, sir. May I get you something to drink?
No, that won't be necessary.
Then perhaps I can interest you in some appetizers while you decide?
No, I'm not interested in mediocrity.
A main dish, then? Our soup of the day comes highly recommended.
Soup? Do I look like someone who would be caught dead ordering soup? That's just idiotic, if you'll forgive me for saying so. These dishes are so mundane. Uninspired, don't you think? Do you have anything that actually requires skill and creativity to prepare?
If you allow me to check with the kitchen, I'll see if they can prepare something to your liking.
Yes, always.
Very good, sir.
It's, was it Manson? Oh, I should talk to him.
Yes, what is it you want?
I noticed you were having trouble ordering.
And if I was, forgive me, but that's none of your business. Do you consider yourself a curator of sustenance?
Well,
Ah, spare me your stuttering. Tell me, for how long am I to endure your incessant hovering?
Perhaps you'd care for a drink while you wait.
What is this? Are you employed here? Or are you just another busybody? No, I'll have a drink with my meal.
What brings you aboard the Royce Express?
Business, although it's all been for naught. A gentleman's agreement used to mean something, you know.
Your business was cancelled.
Let's just say there was a disagreement between parties. We agreed on the price, and the other party chose to renege on the deal. Amateurs. I'm surrounded by amateurs.
Are you familiar with the Unterwald family?
Yes, I'm familiar with them. They're not my cup of tea. I heard the family has run the Unterwald Empire into the ground. Now they're looking for a quick way out. Lady Unterwald must have gone senile in recent years, entrusting those fools with even a modicum of power. Don't even get me started on those nephews of hers. Awful. Just deeply dumb.
Damn.
You're not a fan of the Unterwalds, but you ride the Royce Express.
You seem to be confusing business with pleasure. This is purely a means to an end for me. Even so, the man has to eat, does he not?
Okay.
I should probably leave you to it.
Indeed. That would be for the best.
Okay, so that's him before he gets blasted, so... Absolutely wasted. Oh, it's Donnie.
Hey, you're the detective that's been hired the case to join, right?
Let's, decide! Should I?
'Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire!
Oh, I can see you're very proud of that.
Indeed I am.
Listen, I wanted to offer you my services. Just let me know if you're interested, okay?
We got...
What services are you offering exactly?
I got a whole load of schemes going on right now.
Don't you mean services?
Yeah, that's what I said, services. Well, I offer your standard basic package. That includes stuff like forgery, blackmail, general intimidation. Higher tier services are more like swindling, wiretapping, all the way up to advanced counterfeiting. Between you and me, though, I'm only in it for the money. My real passion? Poetry.
Has any of your poetry been published?
If you rely on your passion to make money, there's way too much pressure to capitulate, you know? Have I used my art to woo a broad or two? Oh, absolutely.
This guy gets
But I'm not risking what I love just to make a quick buck.
Tell me more about the basic package.
So with your basic forgery package, I can fabricate documentation, forge a signature, you know, that kind of thing.
Would you be able to forge my name on a guest list?
A guest list? Yeah, sounds easy enough. I just need a reference to the handwriting you'd want to forge.
We got that.
I want to hear more about your higher tier service.
Well, my higher tier services aren't available right this minute. I'm already on a job, you see.
Okay.
On second thought, I've changed my mind.
Alright, let me know when you reconsider.
I'm not sure that I want to give up to any less activities. I'm researching material for my next novel. Any interests?
I'm researching material for my next novel. Any interesting crimes to share?
If I was the sort to openly confess to crimes, I wouldn't be very good at my job now, would I?
Fair enough. I'm not sure that I want to get roped into any illicit activities.
Nah, I know your type. People like you don't like to get their hands dirty. You'll be back when you can't talk your way through a problem, though.
Yeah.
I have to go now.
Alright, see you around.
We do have the signature we need him to forge, though, so...
Do you think you could forge the handwriting on this business card?
Let me take a look-see. Step into my office. The signature is definitely cursive. Jeez, relax. That's just Nibbles. She's my associate.
Associate? It's a dirty rat!
Nibbles is a mouth, you dummy. And even if she were a rat, she'd be very good at keeping her trap shut. You wouldn't squeal on me, would you, Nibbles? Besides, she's got a real nose for valuables.
Ah.
Just today, she sniffed out this pearl necklace from some rich dame. Oyster pearls kind of creep me out, though. I'm not a big fan of the ocean, personally.
I guess I will have this.
Can you forge that signature or not?
This should be pretty easy. Just tell me, what do you need it for?
It's for the green room. I need my name on that list.
It's for the green room. I need my name on that list.
That's snot-nosed stage manager giving you trouble, eh? I'll get you backstage, but I need you to do us a favor first.
Oh boy.
What sort of favor are we talking about?
Well, there's a large bearded guy in the dining carriage. Mr. Masson. You can't miss him. He's got something I need for my latest job, you see? But the fool's been holding out. I need you to take it off his hands and get it back for me.
I'm starting to connect the dot. If I do this, you promise to get me backstage. Vice President Mr. Mance. Oh, is he the other guy? Yeah.
Why is Mr. Masson holding out?
Masson, okay.
A simple disagreement over payment. He thinks he can hustle me for a bigger price.
Yeah, he's the other guy. He's the other guy in the arrangement.
I need intel. What can you tell me about Mr. Masson?
Well, he's got a sharp tongue. Likes to run his mouth a lot, you know? His mind is even sharper still. Maybe you could find a way to dull his senses. Get his guard down.
Oh my god,
you mean
yeah.
Inebriated?
You know, I might have just the recipe. It's potent stuff. Last time I drank this, I couldn't even talk, believe it or not.
Oh no, we're the guy! We're the guy that does it! Oh my god.
If I do this favor, you promise to get me backstage?
Oh, of course. We have a gentleman's agreement after all.
Right.
Can't you just intimidate him into giving you what you want?
Mr. Masson isn't so easily persuaded. Not through muscle, at least. That's why you gotta put that big detective brain of yours to good use, huh?
What do you need that item for?
Oh, that's for me to know and you to never find out. Gotta keep up that plausible deniability, am I right?
Okay.
This item you want me to get, what does it look like?
Let's just say it's an unusual item to have on one's person. You'll know it when you see it.
It's gonna be a giant fucking magnet.
I'll see what I can do.
Catch you later.
Alright. So he definitely wants us to make the rosebud, yeah.
It's Donnie's recipe for a powerful drink.
Oh, I clicked off the screen again. I did this last time. Uh-oh. Oops. I did something. Anyways.
Do you take special requests?
Oh, interesting. I've never heard of this one before. Okay, let's give it a shot. One rosebud coming up.
We're the guy.
Which table, sir?
The large, angry gentleman over there. You can't miss him.
Ah, I'm familiar.
We give this man alcohol poisoning.
Good evening, sir. One of your fellow passengers has kindly ordered a drink for you.
No, thank you. I won't have anything until I've ordered my meal.
Very good, sir. I'll leave it at the bar for you.
Okay.
Yes, just leave me be.
Okay, so he needs his meal. So I guess to the other garage.
What is it you want? As you can see, we're very busy here.
We're in the middle of dinner prep. What is it?
It all comes together. He's the guy.
I'm the health inspector. Were you not informed of my arrival?
Oh, Inspector? Il ne manquait plus ça?
You expect me to just take your word for it? If you come to inspect my kitchen, you better bring identification.
Okay.
This attitude will reflect poorly on your health inspection.
Too bad. Now go and cry elsewhere.
Okay, let's go talk to Donnie.
I'll have to mark you down for that, I'm afraid.
This is my kitchen. You don't intimidate me.
I'll be right back.
Don't hurry back now.
Okay. We need in that kitchen, I think. Hey.
So, how is that favor progressing?
Oh shit, actually, wait. Fuck.
I'll see what I can do.
Catch you later.
So I need the... I still got this stuff, it seems. Oh, wait.
I'll slip my manuscript inside Dirk Chiselton's cover.
Because I think I need what I need from the kid. I still had the stapler, too. If that kid's a big fan of Dirk, then she would definitely love this for a trade. How about this, kid?
Would you like to read the next Detective Chiselton novel early?
Wait, are you serious? I gotta see it. Show me. No way. This hasn't even been announced.
So, you're happy to trade?
Oh, yeah. This is way better.
Sick. So we got a badge and a magnifying glass. Oh, and a little toy lockpick.
It's a toy badge, but it should still provide an air of authority.
I wonder if we can make it better. Hold on, I want to go back this way.
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug. Yours forever, George.
Huh.
The door is bolted shut. I'm not getting through there.
Oops. I did that thing where I click on it while I'm running. I could just flash. I got a badge.
What do you think of this?
Herman waved his badge at me. I can die happy.
Apparently I get an achievement if I can flash at 5 different people, so I'm gonna flash this at 5 fucking different people. Hello!
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire!
You're not with the tax office, are you?
Yeah, okay, keep going.
Step aside! Detective coming through!
So stupid.
Mm-hmm. That sure is a badge.
Dude, still must all. There's. Go back this way for more people. I don't think I'll work on the one dude. Bartender.
I'd rather keep it.
No, I want to keep flashing the badge. Oh, the man's gone. Detective here!
What do you think of this?
Am I supposed to be impressed?
How many people was that for? I'm a detective here!
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire!
Just what we need. Another
we go.
self-absorbed authority figure.
Alright, I'm gonna take it to Don and see if he can help me. Because I feel like it needs to be more official. They're not gonna just take it, I think.
I think I'll hang on to this for now.
No? Will it just work then? We'll try it. We can give it a shot.
Back again, c'est une honte!
Oh, pour qui tu te prends? What is it you want?
I'm the health inspector. Were you not in?
If you come to...
I believe this badge should serve as satisfactory identification.
You think I can be tricked by a cheap toy for children? You'll have to do better than that.
Ah, my mistake. I'll be back with the correct badge.
Okay, now I think they'll do it. I think I just need to get the prompts to show up.
Could you forge a more convincing detective badge out of this toy?
Ah, you've got a scheme already cooking, I see. Let me take a look at that. See what we're working with here. Yeah. I see the problem. You're not fooling anyone with this at a glance. Just a second. Let me work my magic. A lick of paint here, bit of polish there. All right. Listen, this will be enough to get your foot in the door. Just don't let him look too long at it, all right?
Thanks!
Sweet. Now we got a good-looking badge.
For a toy badge, it's quite convincing.
Alright. Let's see them stop me now.
Back again, c'est une honte!
Oh, pour qui tu te prends?
I'm the...
Oh.
Okay. This badge.
I believe this badge will serve as satisfactory identification.
Oh la vache! Please, accept my apologies, Inspector.
Oh, mon Dieu. I hope this day would never come.
May I have a look around?
But of course! Dépêchez-vous! Get to your stations. This is not a drill.
A sack of oysters, ready for shucking. Greetings.
Rémi Galette. I'm the entremetier. How can I help, Inspector?
What dish are you preparing over here?
Ah, we're preparing oysters with sauce mignonette tonight. I've got to shuck all the oysters in this sack first, though.
Have you ever found a pearl while shucking oysters?
I wish. They're extremely rare. I could shuck thousands of oysters and still never see one.
Ha! Well, perhaps it will be your lucky day.
If you say so, Inspector.
think it will be.
What are your duties in the kitchen?
As the entremetier, it's my job to prepare the entrees. I'll typically be in charge of your hot appetizers, soups, vegetable dishes, that sort of thing. But really, I just do what I'm told.
I see. Do you perform any other kitchen duties?
Well, I'll occasionally assist the chef de cuisine with their taste tests. He doesn't have much of a tolerance due to his condition, you see.
Why do you have to taste all the dishes?
You've got to taste everything before it's plated, Inspector. You wouldn't know if a dish is properly seasoned otherwise. The chef de cuisine is a little sensitive, so I take on that role for him.
Have there been any reported sightings of vermin?
Oh, I hope not. I can't stand the sight of them. They're quick, the twitchy movements. Those sharp, gnawing teeth.
Don't forget their beady little eyes.
Ah! Oh, it gives me the creeps.
Are you suggesting you're afraid of rodents?
There's nothing wrong with suriphobia.
Oh,
it's
so
extremely common, you know. You shouldn't talk to me about it, though. You're stressing me out.
I'll let you get back to work.
Merci, Inspector.
Let's reunite these pearls, shall we?
The rat!
Those teeth!
That was fast.
You're in charge of this kitchen, I take it.
Oui. François Tatin. I'm the chef de cuisine. How may I assist you, Inspector?
What is this dish you're preparing?
This is our signature dish. Soupe à l'oignon. Onion soup, Inspector.
Ah!
One of our more popular dishes, I might add.
May I sample the onion soup?
I will allow it, but only if it's to our standard. Entremetier, the soup!
Crawling, scratching, nibbling. Its beady eyes stared right through me.
Entremetier? Fine. I guess I'll have to taste it myself.
Uh-oh.
Ah, perfect. Go ahead, Inspector.
On second thought, I think I'll pass.
So I think I can't taste shit.
When did you last have a health inspection?
It's been some time. You know, we don't often encounter traveling health inspectors. Which authority did you say you are from again?
The Merman Institute?
Sounds prestigious.
Your prior inspection. Did it go well?
It was admittedly before Antoine had fully calibrated Fiammetta. Luckily, we were able to extinguish him before there was any lasting damage. That won't happen again, right, Antoine?
Oui, chef. Fiammetta has never been better.
How did you end up aboard the Royce Express?
Is this anecdote part of the inspection?
Perhaps you could indulge me.
Are you sure? It is a tale of woe and misfortune, Inspector.
I'm listening.
I was once hailed as the culinary maestro of Paris, right up until my shameful secret was exposed. Shunned by all my peers. I ended up here.
Tell me, what was your secret?
Are you sure you want to know?
I'm positive.
All right. You see, I was burdened with a geographic tongue.
What? That's your shameful secret?
A side effect of this affliction is a high sensitivity to seasoning. I assure you it's a wretched curse in this line of work, Inspector. As such, I relied on others to sample my creations for me. However, one fateful evening I was caught out. With my reputation ruined, I was banished from Paris in disgrace.
So, you were ousted from culinary society?
Of course. What self-respecting chef is unwilling to sample their own cooking? Lady Unterwald took me under her wing when no one else would.
Are you crying?
No. It's all these onions. This is why I have Remy sample my dishes.
That will be all for now.
Very well.
I like gathering all this information.
Hello there.
Antoine Cassoulet.
When was this stove last inspected?
Fiammetta isn't for inspection. She's to be admired. Be careful around her, Inspector. She can be very temperamental.
You named your stove Fiammetta?
Oui? She breathes life into the kitchen. Why shouldn't she have a name?
I don't believe that naming your equipment is standard procedure.
Don't let her hear you say that. She's not one to be crossed.
May I have a closer look at Fiammetta?
No. It takes a keen eye to work with Fiammetta. She's been calibrated perfectly. Even a minor adjustment would lead to disaster.
Disaster, you say?
Do you know how long it takes for eyebrows to grow back? Because I do.
Are you sure this equipment meets safety regulations?
As long as I'm here, you have nothing to fear, Inspector. Fiammetta can be feisty, but she behaves under my watchful eye.
Do you tend to accommodate difficult passengers?
Our passengers have high standards, but it's our job to meet those expectations. Why do you ask? Is this part of the inspection?
Would you consider Mr. Masson a difficult passenger?
Ah, tu te fiches de moi. Don't you speak that name in our presence. What is this? Did you send him here for your little health inspection?
You're not a fan of Mr. Masson, I take it?
He doesn't want anything on the menu.
I noticed.
You think we can just invent new dishes on the spot? I've a good mind to close the kitchen. That'd teach him.
That doesn't sound all that accommodating. You'd really close down the kitchen?
It's not my decision, but I'd refuse their patronage. Let's see them eat without a chef in the kitchen. J'en ai marre. It's our food or nothing at all.
That's all for now.
As you wish, Inspector.
It's the entrance to the pantry. It seems to be locked shut for now.
Well, it's raining now. Okay. I gotta do something about Mr. Masson. Anything else?
How may I assist you, Inspector?
Lemon?
That...
Very well.
Butter?
They won't mind if I borrow this. I'm not going to touch this while the grill is on.
But we can touch it.
It smells like onion soup. I guess those oysters won't be shucked anytime soon. I'll just add this to my collection.
I love collecting stuff.
I guess those
Oh,
oysters
chips.
will... I'm not going...
Ah, I see. I'm about to cause a disruption. Why I'm doing this, I have no.
Does anyone else smell gas?
I was just checking the valve. All seems to be in working order.
Okay. So I need to do something there. What do I need to do though? Oh, There's something I could do. I looked that I could do here.
How can I be of service, Detective?
I thought you'd like to know I'm researching ideas for my next novel.
Oh, how exciting. I can hardly wait to read it. Perhaps you could give me a little sneak peek?
Oh, I'm afraid it's very much a draft right now.
Early days, I understand. Just let me know if you need any ideas.
Full of ideas, are you? What do you propose?
Well, maybe there could be an incredible doctor who assists you in solving crimes.
A detective and a doctor solving crimes together? That sounds a little outlandish.
Ah, perhaps I haven't explained it right. They would be best of friends. And also the doctor is really cool. He'd be a bit of a ladies' man, you see?
Pass.
Oh, that's okay. I have other ideas.
Any other novel ideas you'd like to propose?
Maybe you'd have to solve a crime at the local hospital.
Is this about that doctor character again?
No, it's a totally new idea, I promise.
I'm listening.
You see, Herman would have to go undercover as a patient. He'd literally be under the cover, you see, listening in on all the incriminating conversations.
So I'd be bedridden and pretending to be unconscious the entire time?
Yes, that's it! Now, in order to sell the cover story, perhaps there could be a physician in the room nursing you back to health.
So there would be a doctor?
No, they would be playing pretend. It's completely different.
Pass.
I don't want your self-insert stories. I already got my own self-inserts. Anything else, though?
I may regret this, but any other ideas you'd care to propose?
Okay. What about this? Herman is assigned a case deep in the jungle.
This sounds more like it.
Now, the location is so remote that it would only be accessible by plane, you see. While you are up in the air, you begin to choke on a packet of complimentary peanuts. Luckily, there is...
Ah, let me guess. A doctor aboard the plane comes to my rescue.
How did you know that?
Okay, I think I've heard enough.
Oh...
This is Hume shipping.
Have you traveled on the Royce Express before?
Oh, yes. Wherever Lady Underworld goes, I follow. I wouldn't be a very good physician if I wasn't with my patient.
Makes sense. I'm gonna go back.
To leave.
Let me know if you need anything, Detective.
I think my only thing to do is to get the kitchen shut down so that the dude takes the drink. Because he wants his food, but they don't want to serve him food, so we're just gonna fucking force it to happen.
Does anyone else smell gas?
I was just checking the valve. All seems to be in working order.
What? That is what I have to do. It's like a timing thing, I'm guessing.
Does anyone... Does anyone else smell gas?
I was just checking the valve. All seems to be in working order.
Oh, that's it. That's what I need to do. Right?
Excuse me, chef.
Oui, Inspector?
No.
That's all for now.
I have to get this to happen. I'm doing something wrong, but that's it.
Does anyone else smell gas?
I was just checking the valve. All seems to be in working order.
Am I stupid?
I'm not going to touch this while the grill is on.
There's a timing to it. I
can't stand.
There's timing to it. I think this is what I have to do.
Does anyone else smell gas?
I was just checking the valve. All seems to be in working order.
Huh. That's what I have to do. Because when he goes back, I think it's supposed to explode. I must be missing something else instead. What do I even have? I have 2 plungers. I think I know what the 2 plungers will be used for. You know what? I haven't gone to my own room, I think. Let's go into my own room. Okay. This is what I have to do. So I have to turn it off. I'm gonna wait for him to start walking back.
Does anyone else smell gas?
I was just checking the valve. All seems to be in working order.
Okay, I'm gonna do it when he's like right there. I think this is definitely a timing thing. So we're gonna turn off the grill. I'm gonna wait for him to start walking back.
Does anyone else smell gas?
I was just checking the valve. All seems to be in working order.
No? Okay. We're gonna cut to when I figure this out, because I'm having trouble figuring this out, so give me a minute. Okay. I figure out what I need to do, and I realized why it wasn't working was because we're getting caught. So I have to do this. Because he can't taste it.
Flair to the kitchen.
He's catching us, which is why it's not working.
May I assist you, Inspector?
May I sample the onion soup?
I will allow it, but only if it's to our standard. Entre métier, the soup!
Crawling, scratching, nibbling. Don't let it near me.
Entre métier? Fine. I guess I'll have to taste it myself.
Yeah, now it all makes sense. He has to be the one to taste it.
Chef? It seems the head chef is indisposed.
One more to take care of. This is outlandish. We really just did all this. Let me just get out of here.
Fiametta, what have you done?
Don't ask.
I apologize, sir, but the kitchen is closed due to an incident.
I suppose it was too much to ask for a meal with a hint of imagination.
Would you care to order a drink instead?
I suppose I have no choice. Be gone.
I am totally not suddenly playing with my thing. Oops.
Yes, what is it you want?
Perhaps you'd care for a drink while you wait.
I suppose I have no choice. Be gone.
Okay.
Now
I'm not gonna
leave you to-
bring up that I know.
Indeed, that would be for the best.
I believe my guest is ready for his drink now.
I'm not feeding my Tamagotchi. It wasn't needing a snack or anything.
Good evening,
There's
sir.
no way you guys can hear this, right?
One of your fellow passengers has kindly ordered a drink for you.
Fine. If I can't have a meal, I might as well have a drink.
Enjoy, sir.
Well, here's to a new libation. Rosebud.
Detective extraordinaire! Give me this shit.
Ah, this must be what Don was looking for.
I mean, I'm just... actually, are you good, man?
I suspect the Rosebud could put an elephant to sleep.
Do I need to tell the doctor that there's a man passed out?
How can I be of service, detective?
Okay, never mind.
I have to leave.
Let me know.
Okay. Let's go to Donnie now. We're just causing more chaos than we had before.
Is this what you were looking for?
That's it! I can't believe you actually pulled it off.
Don't ask how.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I underestimated you. A deal's a deal. So, take this.
Sweet. Oops.
It's an excellent forgery. Donnie did a great job.
Alright, let's go get that forge. Let's go get her name on the list. The doctor's gone. I probably did take, what's his face, so. Let me look around for anything else.
The door is bolted shut. I'm not getting through there.
Which room is it? Just trying to see if there's anything else I could do. I think there is? What do I even have with me? Let's look at this butter. I got a bunch of shit. I don't think there is.
I'll have to be quick.
She cannot see me. You do not see me, ma'am. I'm not real. You don't see me.
No touching the list.
It won't happen again. Hello again.
Harmon, how's it going?
Can you check the guest list again?
Let's see. Sorry, you're not... Oh, wait. Herman Merman. It says it right here. Why didn't you say you were on the list already?
We must have both misread it.
That's odd. I'd swear it wasn't there before.
This lady's watching me do all sorts of shit. This deaf lady's like, what the fuck is this guy up to?
Please, go right ahead, Mr. Merman.
Thank you.
Huh. That's a singer.
Yes. Did you need something?
Ooh. Do you know Mr. Liu? I'm looking for him.
Mr. Liu was here, all right. But he didn't stay long. What did you want with Mr. Liu?
I'm supposed to be keeping an eye on him.
You're spying on him. Well, listen, he probably wouldn't appreciate that. I'd keep that to yourself.
You didn't happen to see him doing anything nefarious?
No more than usual, I suspect. He's got charm, all right, but there's something underneath it all.
I just need to know, what was he doing here?
He said he needed to adjust something backstage. I didn't ask what.
Huh. Backstage? Is it him? I mean, it's... We'll wait to get more, but huh, that's strange.
He's gone, but I didn't see him leave.
I think he went backstage to adjust something. Probably slipped out when nobody was looking.
You're in Balboa Swing, right? Oh, I'm a huge fan.
Suzanne Goldschmidt, the Golden Canary.
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
Always a pleasure to meet an admirer, detective. Just don't make me call security on you.
I hear you're represented by Beverly Moore.
Indeed. You know, it was Moore's idea to pair me with Balboa Swing.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. We've never sounded better.
That's the kind of shrewd business decision-making we can all get behind.
Do you think more or less would represent me?
I don't know. Are you adequately talented?
I believe I meet the minimum requirements.
Oh, that's the spirit. Keep talking like that and you'll be a shoo-in.
Are you all right? What are those noises you're making?
Bah, bah. I'm just warming up the vocals.
Warming up?
It's part of my routine. Just your basic humming, lip trills, tongue twisters, that sort of thing. It usually works, but I'm not feeling it today. Hey, I've got an idea. Why not you try it with me? Oh, come on, don't be such a square. I need your help to warm up here.
Fine, let's do it.
Fine. Let's do some humming.
Great, let's hum the arpeggio. Not bad, but it could use some work.
We could attempt lip trills, I suppose.
All right, watch and learn. Almost. You just need a bit of practice, that's all.
All right, let's try a tongue twister.
Okay, watch this. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? She sells seashells by the seashore. Pretty cool, huh? But it's not quite hitting the spot just yet. Do you know any good ones we could try?
Let's see, how about...
That one's pretty good. They're all pretty good. This one has a lot more M's.
Herman Merman and the Murmuring German?
Oh, fun. Herman Merman and the Murmuring German. Herman Merman and the Murmuring German. Yes, I like that one.
Yeah. Maybe another one?
All right, let's try a tongue twister.
Do you know any...
Let's see.
I'm gonna suggest them all. There's like an achievement for doing this with her.
Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin.
Interesting. Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin. Oh, yes, that's helping.
Gotta get her some...
Oh!
Do you...
Let's... Herman Merman and the Suburban Burden.
Excellent. Herman Merman and the Suburban Burden. Oh, I can feel a great weight lifting already.
Oh!
Do you...
Let's...
this one.
Herman Merman and the Squirmin' German.
Wonderful. Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman. Oh, that's loosened the jaw all right. Oh, yes, I think that's done it. My resonators and articulators are firing on all cylinders. Hey, thanks for the help.
No problem at all.
Let's go. Yeah, there's a lot of little things you can do in here, and I missed a few for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get some of them every so often.
So, you're all warmed up. Are you going to sing now?
I'll sing all right, but I need my boys on stage with me. When do you think you'll be ready, boys?
Sorry, Suze. We're still fuming about our missing set list.
Looks like it's gonna be a while.
Oh, you didn't do the classic warm-up, like, Stacy, Stacy, you're an asshole.
I'll be leaving now.
See you around.
Stacy. How you guys doing?
Hello, gentlemen.
Who's this guy?
No idea. He wasn't on the guest list.
I'm looking for someone. Did you see Mr. Liu come in here?
Jean? Yeah, he was here.
It said he needed to adjust something backstage.
Can we help you with something?
Aren't you meant to be on stage right now?
That was the plan, right up until some drongo pinched our set list.
Is that so? I'm afraid I wouldn't know anything about that.
When we find that crook, I'm gonna show them the business end of my drumsticks.
Bloody oath.
Why would you need a set list in order to play?
It's the principle of the matter. We had the whole set finely tuned.
Every tune flowing into the next, it was pure enchantment.
What's the point of putting on a lesser performance? We'd rather not play at all.
Are you really not going to play any more music?
We'll probably get back up there. I just don't feel all that inspired right now.
We've been demoralized, that's what.
You said Mr. Liu was backstage?
He's probably making further adjustments. Everything's got to sound just right, you see. I heard Mr. Liu's been trying to win over Lady Unterwald for weeks.
He's got an eye for the details, that's for sure.
Why does Mr. Liu have access to the green room?
Mr. Liu's the bloke who got us the gig in the first place.
Recommended us to Lady Unterwald personally.
He's been pulling out all the stops to win her over.
He's a good sport, though. Even played a few rounds of knifey stab with us.
Better yet, he's awful at it.
He's lost so many times that he refuses to play now.
A knifey stab.
Dare I ask what knifey stab is?
You don't know about knifey stab? Oh, it's a riot. You're looking at the reigning champ.
We sometimes call it the five-finger fillet.
So, it's a card game of sorts?
No. It's a little edgier than that.
Why? Before I play the game, let's ask more.
Yeah, decent. We've got fans clamoring for more shows.
I'm glad we found Miss Goldsmith. She really tied our sound together.
We were piss poor before she arrived on the scene. Isn't that right, Suze?
No, it was nothing.
What game are you playing now?
We're just playing a friendly game of poker.
It's gonna turn bloody unfriendly if you keep winning all these hands, eh?
Shh! I'm trying to concentrate.
I'll leave you to your game.
See you around.
There's still more to do,
Hello,
right?
Jen.
Can we help you?
I'll leave you to your game.
See you around.
Ma-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh. Are you leaving already?
Oh.
I'm afraid I have other lines of inquiry.
Nah, why don't you play one round of knifey stab with us?
Come on, we haven't had a new player in a while.
Go on.
Fine. What sort of game is it?
Here, I'll go first. You're playing with the big boys now. You better watch and learn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, such speed. Incredible control.
Haha, not a scratch on me.
So how fast do you
All
think he
right,
fumbles
show us
this?
what you got.
Ah! I think I've changed my mind.
Nah, go on, just give it a try.
How fast? Oh.
Oh, so far, so good.
You're a natural.
It's easier than it looks.
Blimey, it's gone in like a hot knife through butter.
Man.
Is that, blood? Ooh, I'm feeling a little woozy.
He's taken a tumble.
I went
Somebody
right through.
get the doctor.
That went right through. Oh, man. Ah, there we go. Part 4. Negligence. Contributory.
Hold on, gentlemen. I think he's coming round. Take it easy there, Herman. You had a bit of a nasty hand injury.
That's right.
What happened?
His hand. Poor thing. Not to worry, though. I brought you to the experts.
The hand
They managed to get
experts.
you all patched up. Here, take this hand cream. It's the good stuff. Loosens any cramps right up.
It also moisturizes.
Where am I?
No need to fret, Herman. You're in safe hands here. Although the members need their table back. There's a meeting starting soon.
All right.
Everyone, our meeting can now commence.
At last, I have much to discuss with you.
Jean?
Hold on, where's the hand idol?
What?
You know, the hand idol we use to signify that it's our turn to speak.
Silence! Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Brother Jared speaks the truth. We cannot proceed without the hand idol.
It's bound to turn up somewhere. It couldn't have gone far.
I really must insist we press on. This issue with Lady Unterwald, it cannot wait.
We must be patient, John. The hand works in mysterious ways.
That's right.
So, you're all going to sit here and do nothing.
You know, I'm quite good at finding things.
Yeah.
I may be able to assist.
Yes, that would be most appreciated.
Oh, we could ask the Keeper of Many Idols.
That's a grand idea.
Are you there, Keeper of Many Idols? Keeper of Many Idols, are you there?
Brian! Brian!
Yes?
Damn it, Brian.
I shall inquire with Brian, the keeper of many idols.
Yes, very good.
We shall, however, inquire next time. Alright, so our mission is to follow Jean. Something very interesting being brought up is that he went backstage and did something. She could have been... It looked like she was struck from behind. It could have been like, maybe like a trap, like a contraption. But I'm wondering if it's not him. There's so many possibilities. Like, each time I play, I have a new top suspect each time. But that could be something to think about. So yeah, Herman caused a lot of things to happen on the fucking train. Oh my goodness. I love these kind of things. I love tie-ins and being like, oh, we did this. Yeah, we're getting nowhere closer to the answer because we keep stumbling around and taking shit. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.